When my students graduate, they earn their motorcycle endorsement. But what I tell them with a smile is, you're now licensed to go practice in a parking lot. Hey, it's Cheri, and we say go practice in the lot. What does that actually mean? I'm going to show you. For starters,
practice helps in keeping skills.
For starters, you want to put it in gear. Make sure you know exactly where your friction zone is. That's where it starts pulling forward, taking power from the engine to the rear wheel. So you want to get that sweet spot and hold it. It doesn't take a fancy range or a coach standing next to you, just a safe, empty parking lot, and maybe bring a friend for safety. But start simple. I like doing these weaves outside and inside of the lines. So you go to the parking lines and it's just like an in and out, kind of like a cone weave. And always start with your friction zone. That's your foundation. Too many riders think that low speed skills are just an add-on to regular skills, but they're not. They're the foundation. This is a view from the GoPro. Gets you a little dizzy, but you get the drift in and out, the outsides of the lines. Another look. Just the camera. This is a great way to warm up your shoulders and your friction zone with your little bit of brake usage with your rear brake. Or you can go over and drop some cones out. Unfortunately, not even 2% of riders on that road actually practice or train after getting licensed. That's a dangerous statistic because you'll never be any better than you are right now unless you practice. And motorcycling is totally a diminishing skill. So this really helps with your turning ability, keeping your head and eyes up. Remembering that you have a back of your motorcycle to get through all them cones clearly. You can't even see all the cones. Set the GoPro right in front of them. They're definitely in line, huh? So just a basic inline weave, or you can, if you don't have cones, just like I showed before, just use the parking spots. I typically do that before every competition. And then you can do figure eights. Use 4 spaces, parking spaces, and cross over at the middle each time. This will work not only your left, but your right. Works both sides. And this, actually 4 spots is the same size as the MSF box. Limited space maneuvers. Head and eyes up, turning your head, keeping it flowing. The perfect little friction zone there. There's no graduation from the College of Motorcycle Riding. You can always learn more and you can always get better. When you combine ignorance and arrogance at road speed, well, let's just say you can always expect something spectacular and not in a good way. So here's a look from the GoPro. Trying to stay in between the lines, crossing right at that center. Wow, this GoPro view really makes you dizzy. So just to recap, you want to start simple, weaves outside and inside the ends of the parking lines, your figure 8 using 4 spots, crossing over the middle each time. And then we're going to go on to swerves, 2 quick counter steers, one to avoid and one to recover. Braking is probably one of the most important skills that you can have. In training, we do braking and evading, and that's coming to a full stop, putting your left foot down, keeping your right on the brake, the rear brake, and checking both mirrors, moving out safely from that imaginary car that's coming up. That'll keep your skills sharp if trouble comes behind you. So keep practicing, even just 15 minutes. You can't just talk about it or talk about wanting to be a good rider. Get out there and do it. Practice with a friend. Respect your limits. Respect the machine. And as we always say, don't just practice to get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong. Because the more we train, the more we grow. And every moment in the parking lot builds good muscle memory that could save your life or at least your pocketbook and pride. So yeah, you're licensed for the road, but most importantly, you're licensed to go practice. Keep the passion, respect the ride, and I'll see you on the road. That's some tips from Hot Rod Cheri. Yes, and that hot mess of a sketch was the inspiration to this video. Don't come for my art skills.